Guys, I guess I'll do the welcoming tonight. I don't normally do that, but since I'm running the PowerPoint, all I'm going to say is I'm honored to be here with Kristal and Kristen tonight. So this is really their call. I don't normally make it to this call, but I'm excited about being here, and I'm going to turn it over to them. I'm just going to help them with the PowerPoint. So, guys, welcome to their Tuesday night, 7:30, the Kristal and Kristen show. Is that what we call you guys, the Kristal and Kristen show?
We need something, right? Like I don't know.
That works.
Yeah, it works totally. Well, hi everybody. I'm Dr. Kristal, and we are excited to have you here. This is a brand new slideshow. We've got a lot that is going on inside of NEWAGE, and so tonight you're going to see us just full of excitement, and bear with us as we explain all of this to you, because NEWAGE is something you probably never have even heard of. And if you have heard of it, we got some exciting things that are new and up and coming, and everybody is talking about it so much that we decided to make this Zoom specifically about it. But for myself, a doctor, I was in private practice for the last 23 years. The last 3 years, I was able to retire and go full-time here with NEWAGE. I do everything. If you haven't figured out a way to make this make you money, it's not a smartphone, it's a dumb phone. So my phone and I and my laptop are making money and creating something called residual income. We'll talk about that, or we may even get Chris to talk about that at the end for us here tonight. But I know Miss Kristen, her and I teaming up together, fitness expert. Miss Kristen, you want to say hi too?
Yeah, hey. I just started working the business, about this time last year. I was really just a product lover. In the beginning, I took products for 8 years before I decided that I should make some money at this. But really, I started out as a product lover. And what I love most about the company is that we continue to add more products, and everything just keeps getting better and better. And we're going to specifically talk about one of the new products tonight called Renew, it's probably now maybe my favorite product. I say that a lot. But I was really product driven, but I kind of changed my tune a little bit. And that's kind of where my story went with the company.
Yeah, well, as you guys can see, what NEWAGE is just a place where we are bringing all kinds of nutritional, performance, health, products that have a very high standard, and that standard is being set and driven. Her name is Deanna Latson. She's the Chief Product Officer, and she's very well known. She speaks all over the world. Like, she really loves to teach people about health. And what better place to start than here? And so what she's done is she's started to create this panel. You can see here a couple of the people, but it's doctors, it's scientists, it's experts. And one of the nice things is that myself and Miss Kristen are a part of that. And so, you know, in practice, I don't know about you, Kristen, but a lot of times I would say to my patients is, I wish we lived in this world of utopia where all of the doctors, all the scientists, all the experts, the therapists, the assistants, all would work together. If we would just unite and work together, it would be amazing. Well, guess what you have at NEWAGE? You have that, and we're doing it for people like you and for your family. So this evening, that's where we're coming from. That's our heart, is to help you. But it's really important that NEWAGE show up with more than just a product and more than just saying we have a high standard. So I'll let you hit this, Kristen.
Yeah, perfect. That's actually so true, because when you look at the supplement company is probably $1 trillion industry if we get right down to it. It's probably past billions, and everybody's going to say their product's great and it does this and it does that. But they don't have any backing to it. They don't have clinical trials. They don't have seals. They don't have certifications attached to their products. And that's really what got me enthused about the products 8 years ago, was because I was in the fitness industry, or I have been in the fitness industry since 2004. And I've taken a lot of nutritional products. I mean, you name a brand, I probably tried it or know a little bit about it. And I really started diving into what made these products different. So it made me get educated. And that's where there's that missing link now. Most people aren't educated on what they're taking. They just think they need to take, if the doctor says they're deficient in vitamin C or vitamin D, they go get it off the counter at Walgreens. Well, that really may not be the best solution, because they don't have seals that are attached to them. You don't really know how it's manufactured. You don't really know how it's labeled, if it's even correctly labeled. There's lawsuits in New York State right now about an energy drink claiming it has creatine in it. This energy drink's been on the market, I would say, for 10 years, and they're finding out there's no creatine actually in the energy drink. But it's been marketed, it's just never been tested. So the best thing about these products is when it says it has this ingredient in it, it is in there, and it's probably going to be sourced from one of the best places on earth. If it is zeolite, it's going to be from Austria. If it's grapeseed, it's going to be from Italy. And it's just one level up that you can always be assured you're getting what you pay for. And I think that is very, very important.
Yeah, absolutely. The sewer system is lined with lots of vitamins that were poor quality and never even broke down in the system anyways. So if you're going to spend your hard-earned money on a supplement, at least make sure your body is digesting it and utilizing it. So you're not going to have that problem here at NEWAGE, because we make sure of it. So I love this saying, I want to die young at a very old age. How about you guys? Like, is it quantity over quality? Is there quality over quantity for you? So tonight we're going to talk, we both have our favorite products, and we do say that, oh, that's my favorite product. Oh, that's my favorite product. But here's the thing, the reason that we love and our products become our favorite product is because we see it helping people. And so when we see a product helping people the most, all of a sudden it's like, wait, that's my new favorite product. It's helping more people. Wait, this is helping more people. So for me, that tall bottle of, it says original on it. That's Limu Original 5X. It's a really powerful super nutrient. When we say super nutrient, think of Superman with a cape. How efficient would Superman be without his cape? He'd just be a guy in a really tight suit. Okay, we don't need that. We need it to be effective, like make those nutrients work for you. And so we have one, and it's my favorite, Limu Original. And then the other one that's on here, I'll let Miss Kristen talk about.
Yeah, that one is called MOA, which would happen to be my favorite. And it is a 36 superfood. So she just said super nutrient. So here we go again. It's superfoods, and really superfoods are nothing but nutrient dense foods. It's going to carry a lot of vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients. And specifically, I love this product because it helps so much with inflammation, joint pain, energy levels. You just start feeling better after a couple days of being on it. You feel like folding your laundry, or you feel like cleaning your house or doing your yard work, or otherwise you kind of had to like make yourself because you were so tired. Your body's going to just get delivered a lot of nutrition from this little pouch. It's just 1.7 ounces. And it's one that I'll never do without, for sure.
Well, sometimes we need a perspective shift. I had a perspective shift. You can see that right here. Both of those pictures are me. I utilize these two products within NEWAGE. There's so many products, we could never go into how many amazing ones there are and what every single one of them does. Slenderize Drops are something they rebalance the body hormonally, metabolism, digestion. We don't treat and we don't cure, but we know this. When you put good things into your body, you get good things out. And one of the perspectives that we have, especially in the American diet, is that we can take something to get rid of inflammation, right? Handfuls, even though we know, we're like, how many milligrams can I be taking? What I want you to do is have a perspective shift that you could get the same, if not better and long lasting results if you would switch it to nutrition that you were using instead of those old ways. Okay. So perspective shift. So go ahead, Missy.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like there's a whole lot to add to that one, other than that's exactly what you do. You switch it from thinking pharmaceutical to how can I get this from the earth? This is another just great example of Linda. She's from Arkansas. That was what was going on. She had severe inflammation in her leg. You can see it on the left. There's no, I always make sure I tell this foot is not broken. It's not sprained. It's not fractured. It's just inflammation that had settled in her legs, which is what happens to a lot of, I don't know about men, I'm sure it does, but I train a lot more females. They wear high heels or they stand all day and they complain of their ankles and their feet swelling because that's just where a lot of inflammation settles. So this was her foot on the left. 2 weeks later, this is her foot on the right. She started supplementing with MOA 2 times a day, and it pulled that inflammation right off. So that was fluid. Yeah.
Isn't it? It's incredible. And so many, if she took other measures, what all would she have gone home with in her, right, to go to the pharmacy and get, and then have to take something for what they're now causing a problem because of what they're taking. You guys get off. Let's get a perspective shift. You want energy? We've got it.
Yeah, you want me to do this one?
I do, because you do it so good.
Yeah. I do want to add one thing, like you said, just back real fast, because if you would have gone to a pharmacist or a doctor, they're probably going to say you need to get on a Lasix or you need to go on a diuretic to try to pull that water off. And then you're not really tackling the reason for the inflammation either. So we don't treat, cure, heal, diagnose anything, but sometimes your body just needs the good stuff to help get things fixed. So I will move into Rejuvenex real fast because, and I'm not going to say it. This is maybe maybe my second or third favorite product. I actually call this the recreational supplement. You know, we hear I'm not going to say drugs, but we hear the recreational fun stuff because I don't really feel like Rejuvenex is something I have to have. I mean, like legit. I have to have MOA. It keeps my inflammation down. It makes my knees not hurt. It makes my ankles not hurt. Rejuvenex is something within 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get something done. I'm ready to turn on some music. I'm ready to work out. Or I'm ready to clean my house. You just get uplifted. You get focused. And I've taken a lot of energy products. I used to do pre-workouts. I used to do energy drinks. They made my heart race. They made my palms sweat. They made my head tingle. And then 3 hours later, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get through the rest of the day? Because I'm tired. My adrenals were fatigued. They were in overdrive and then they just collapsed. That is not what this product does. It gets you a nice lift. You get a focus, you get stuff done, and then it kind of just the caffeine in it. It's just a very small amount, about as much as a cup of coffee, just kind of tapers off. So again, my dad's obviously rushing me through the slides. I see him going to the next one because I'm not done with Rejuvenex. But anyhow, it's very clean. I like to say my parents are close to 70, at least my mom is. My dad's getting there. He may not want me to say that. He can use Rejuvenex. And then my little cousin uses it for his ADD and he's 12. So it's very safe. It's a very safe product.
Well, you know, here's the thing. We just went through some of our favorite products because we see people getting results with them. And like she said, it goes back to the cause of things versus the lack of having that nutrition in your body led you down a road. So let's go back and put nutrition back in your body. But what if we could turn back systems and turn them on? So you see this slide right here. Everybody's waiting for this. All right. Everybody wants to talk about Renew. Everybody wants to know what is going on with HGH. Here's a pretty amazing photo of you, Miss Lady. I'm like, you're like, no, come on. If my abs look like that, I'd be plastering it everywhere. I might even have like a 10-foot picture of my somewhere looking like that. Anyways, what is HGH?
Human growth hormone.
You're in the sports world. I know there are lots of people who illegally try to get HGH and have it injected. We're not doing anything like that. What exactly would you like? How are you explaining it to your athletes?
Okay, so for me, obviously, HGH actually starts declining significantly in like your mid 40s. I'm not quite there yet. I'm 37. So technically you would say I'm still like at a substantial amount, but I still can get a boost from it because I have a 7-year-old and you should see her levels. She has more energy than me. She runs fast. She doesn't wear out. She's always on the go. So think about your kids. They have very high levels of HGH, and then it peaks around late 20s, early 30s, and then it does start declining. Kids always sleep good, right? Most of the time. They recover fast, they heal fast, they have energy, they have all those things you remember from your youth. So what is it, or how can we get it back? Well, the company has come up with Renew, and they, not to get scientific, but they found a way to block signals that would make your body not produce HGH. So your HGH starts actually getting boosted because your body just starts making it again. And I would say since that was me, I can actually throw in my personal testimony now. I've been using the product since October. And initially I just noticed I slept better, which was fine with me because my sleep had started getting disturbed. I would wake up a lot in the middle of the night. It would take me a while to fall back to sleep. And then you wake up and you don't feel rested. Like you want to hit your alarm clock. That's the first week of using Renew. I was initially sleeping better. I was actually waking up, and this is still true. I wake up before my alarm clock now. I can't remember the last time my alarm clock now has woken me up. And I wake up pretty early, like 6:15. I'm up, and then I get up and I start doing, and I'm ready to go. I just feel better. That was my first effect from Renew. Now that I've been on it about 6 months, I'm noticing new side effects, which is really exciting because I'm a gym person. And so this is related to me, but I think it can go across the board. I wanted to be stronger, but I didn't want to have to put on weight to get stronger. And that's typically sometimes what you have to do. I've been able to get stronger, and I've been able to run faster. I'm 37 years old. This past Saturday, I broke my own personal record at a 10K that I've ran almost every year since the age of 25. I ran it faster this past, same course, ran it faster this past Saturday than I've ever ran it. Now, is it a coincidence? I don't know.
It's not.
I know. I
It's
don't, I mean,
not.
I didn't think so. And I actually feel like I was a little reserved on it because I was like, normally this is where I tank. Like I know where I tank on it because I've ran the course so many times. I never tanked, and I actually was faster on my last mile than I was any of the other 5.
Wow.
There's got to be something that I'm putting in where my body is able to kick it up.
Yeah.
So that is my personal testimony. I've seen people's hair grow back. Their hair is changing back darker. It's going from gray to brown. It's really just amazing to get all of the testimonies that are coming through because the product's so new. So
Yeah,
it's very
absolutely.
exciting.
It is. So I have an elite athlete out of Colorado who has been, he started with this 4 months ago. He was an Army Ranger. So he's always been into working his body to extremes. He does road biking. We had lunch for Mother's Day, and this was really the first time I had seen him in these 4 months of him utilizing it. And I started talking about these results that we're getting. And he's like, and he pulls open his graph of where it monitors his rides, because he rides consistently with a group of people. And it was like this. It from December to now, it's straight performance. He's like, I'm in my 60s. I'm riding. Like the next closest age is 36 years old. And yesterday I kicked their butts. He's like, this is the only thing I've changed. Like like Kristen and this gentleman I'm talking about are in amazing health. They're pushing their bodies. Imagine what it does for people like you and me, for the rest of you who are like, my body needs as much help as I can get. And I'm just going to tell you, our favorite thing in our household is, I'm just going to say, I'm the doctor. Is the bedroom, is the sex life, is the desire is there again. I will pay whatever it costs to have that back. It's in it. This We're going to make some serious money. As my granny would say, we're going to be stinking rich, because there is a way to create residual income with what we're talking about. You guys, it is huge what we've got here. So you see the list of benefits here. Chris, if you want to hit that slide, we'll get stuck here on all of this. This is what Kristen was referring to, the age. Like, look, right? 80, like poor 80-year-olds, we got nothing left, right? But look at, like, it's just a little bit in your body. So if we could turn it back to even the energy you had when you were 30 and 40, wouldn't that be great? Like, I don't need to be 20 again, but I'll take 30 again. I'll take early 40s again. So, and you saw right now, the population, there's no limits. You can't help getting old, but you don't have to get old, right? Who wants to retire and die? No, you want to retire and live. Well, let's get you back to feeling like you want to when you actually get to retire. So, all right. And we've gone through this. Why do you need HGH? Improve the cells. We've got the science behind this. We've got the patents behind this. You guys, this product, NEWAGE trades, just so you know, on the stock market. Just throwing that out there. The patents and what is happening with this product, you want it. So to our knowledge, no other product can support cell regeneration, inhibit cellular apoptosis, support physical resilience, boost energy and stamina, and combat any other adverse effects of aging like renew. What? We have it.
It's an amazing product.
I'm going to let you go. Tell us, like, I know you, and I know this is now your favorite product. And
From a business perspective, there's nothing, everything you've talked about, from the 5X, the original, to the MOA, I love all of those things. I love the energy. Renew's giving me energy too, but I've never seen a product for two things that's my favorite. One, there's no competition. I don't know which ones. We've got multiple super drinks, and they're all great. There is not a competitor in the world. We have this patented, and obviously there's going to be trying to knock it off. But I personally believe this one product in the next year will become the #1 seller, and it will be double its closest competitor. And the reason is that if someone tries it for 5 days, we call it the 28-day challenge, but I promise you, they're going to feel it much faster than that. Like Kristen said, I felt asleep. I'll give you a testimony. I use a CPAP machine. So I can tell you how long I sleep every time, because if I wake up, it records it. And after starting this product, first time in probably 15 years, I slept 7 hours and 8 minutes without getting up. I couldn't believe it. I'm an old man. I have to get up, just go to the bathroom. I still, but 7 hours, 8 minutes, that's the reason I got up, because I was like, oh my gosh, I got to go to the bathroom. So it didn't solve that problem. It doesn't matter. I got such good, deep sleep. And obviously this is my daughter on the call, so we're not going to talk about the bedroom with me.
I can exit.
All I'll tell you is I can't believe what it has done. I have my wife drinking 2 a day.
That's enough.
Well, but all I did was tell her it would help her with headaches. And it did.
You were the headache.
I was the headache. So, but I mean, we most go far. All right, we'll stop from there. So, but this product Renew, Crystal, I would like for you to do something, because you understand the science behind it, and Kristen probably does too. But I mean, I don't really. I mean, I've seen other products on the market that were related, and that put synthetic HGH in you. But this is making your body reproducing. I think that needs to be reiterated, that this is a different style of product that's it naturally.
There's so many products out there that it makes your body react. You don't want your body reacting, right? Our bodies react, chemical reaction. What we have going on is we have in that little tube is nothing but botanicals and natural ingredients that make your body respond. And what it's doing is it's communicating with your pituitary gland. Your pituitary gland sits back behind your eyes, right in the center of your brain, and it monitors HGH production. And so what we're doing is there's chemicals in your body that as you age, they block pathways. We're coming in with nutrition and we're blocking different pathways. And now your body, it's not doing anything it hasn't done before. It's just probably been a long time since it's done it. This is a natural response. What better thing, instead of faking like you're young and doing the Botox to change your skin and using all the chemicals that we have gotten used to with this perspective of getting youth back, right? There's a chemical for everything we've talked about. You could take Viagra, right? Do you really want to put that in your body? You could take a sleeping pill. You could take a Valium. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a chemical reaction that you can get all of these things with, but there's a price to pay. Or you could go to the other side and it's groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking. We created something groundbreaking that the everyday person has the ability to get first. And instead of a pharmaceutical making the money on it, the flipping people finally get to make the money on it.
That's true.
Mhm.
I can't sleep. I need more Renew.
Oh.
So that phone, you guys, we talked about, remember how I said, if this is not making you money, if you're a guest on here, we need to help you. We're going to show you exactly what to do. It's very, very simple. Okay. But we want you to get started. If you have heard of NEWAGE, you've been here with NEWAGE and you haven't gotten started with Renew, jump on the train. It's not too late. Okay. We're just getting started, but start your 28-day challenge. So
Mhm.
you want me to finish this part because there's
I
some
do. I want to, because
facts.
I know you're explaining it to people right now and they're getting it. And I want to hear how you're explaining it.
Well, all I'm going to tell you is that there's actually a pack that you're going to see for that covers everything. You got the 200 points for $325. That's going to cover your product. It's going to cover your $29.95 to get in the business. And you may not have seen these packs yet, Kristal, but they're actually announced. We have a 3-pack of Renew now for $285. That's something we're going to have a pack that's we've been requesting. So you're going to be able to, so you get your business started for $29.95. You buy a 3-pack of Renew. If you want it to be Renew, you can pick something else. I think that's one of the best things you can start with. We got some people on here that's the way they started. And from there, that activates your business. You may decide you don't want to build a business. You may just be here to feel better, sleep better, and I'm not going to say what I normally say at my other meetings because my daughter's on, and have more bedroom time. So, though sleeping, of course. At any rate, that's your choice. Second part is what I joined this industry for, because I'm convinced that I know that I've been doing this full time for 20 years. This is the only source of income. My daughter's never seen me do anything else other than this industry for 20 years. She doesn't remember me doing anything else. I guess she was a young girl when I was in the blue jean business, but at any rate, so those options are we'll talk about how to build a business. But if you decide that you want the business side, all we want you to do is get started, and then get you a monthly subscribe and save, because that get you commission eligible. Based on 100 points, that's what it means to be commission eligible. It's about $150. It'll be based on what product you pick. If you pick the Rejuvenex Kristen mentioned, the energy product, you pick whatever you want it to be. It can change every month. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Try different things. You'll find there's a lot of different things that may make you feel better. But the second part of the equation is this. Would you answer this question, yes or no? Do you know 4 people that need to sleep better and have more energy and need better libido? I won't say it's the normal way. I think the answer is everybody, at least if they're my age, would answer yes to all 3 of those. And the fourth one would be, if you want to make some money doing that, guys, you can get your products paid for very quickly here for free by just having a few people on your team using products. And if you want to do like Kristal, shut her practice down and decide to do this full time, then you go out and you build a big organization, help a lot of people. What's going to be different here, and I mean this with all sincerity, because we've got a lot of people that are on this call that are already in the business. Guys, this product is going to be a phenom. I believe it. I've seen it. I have too many people. I've had people use lots of our products, seen lots of results with lots of people. I've never got callbacks on this in anything like this. And people are noticing it immediately. They're noticing, and then over a period of weeks, they're really noticing. What does that mean to you and I? Guys, it's no question about it. The people that are in the beginning stages of something that this new, and I believe it's going to be $1 billion product annually. Just this one product will be double the size of this company. I think it will double it on its own this year, and by next year, it will be $1 billion product on its own, because I see what's happening with it. The people are having such results, and you get results, people can't stop talking about it. So why not get paid to do it? And that's really it. If you decide to become a part of our team, all we want you to do is find 4 people. I just mentioned that. That'll get you. We're not going to go into all the comp plan tonight. I don't want you to get confused about it all. Finding 4 will open up all the doors you need to know. The first thing I want you to do from there is earn $3,000 in your first 6 months. And I'm going to help you do it. That's what I would tell anybody. Whoever brought you to this call, if you want to make a little extra income, I'm not talking about get rich. You didn't hear me say, let's go buy an island. I said, let's go make $3,000 in 6 months. If you do that, you get an ultimate experience. And by the way, I have no idea what the next slides are going to be since I haven't seen these, but I do know this. The industry is very simple, very high people that are made lots of money in multiple things. Robert Kiyosaki wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of my favorites, but he recommends our industry. And that, he didn't have an effect on me doing this. I'll be perfectly honest. I saw what, as a business owner will tell you, a risk versus reward. What's the risk? I got more sleep with our company now. I feel better. I get more sleep. I get more energy. Okay. Those are just things that you can, everything's better. Okay. I'm being careful here with my daughter on. It's just better. And all we want you to do is win a trip to Utah. We're going to pay for everything. It's all expenses paid. I'm sure some people are getting notifications right now about the trip we just gave away to, where are we going?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. That's it. We give away a lot of trips, but this one right here is not set up for just a top 10 or top 20 or top 30 group. This right here is for anyone that goes out and earns $3,000 in 6 months. And then they're going to pay your all expense trip to Utah. It can be the summer trip or the winter. I'm going to do 2 of these a year for anybody that's doing this. And then you're going to learn from some of the industry's best on how we make this work in a big way. Guys, that's really all there is to it. I'm going to go into a lot more details than that. Stop share.
Just want to say thank you guys for coming on here tonight. And I hope you guys